Now we will do the configuration with default routing. With now we will do configuration with dynamic routing. The scenario is same. Earlier we have done it with static routing, then we have used default route. Now we will do say dynamic routing. We will use, there are different types of routing protocol. We will use RIP. Okay, so firstly we will remove the configuration for static or default route. So here in this router one, so IP route, if you will check the route, this is the default route added. So we will just remove it with no IP route, no IP route 0.0.0.0 0.0.0.0. So we have removed do so IP route. Now it do not have any route. In from router 2 also we will remove the static route. If you will check so IP route, there are two static routes added. We will remove both. No IP route 192.168.1.0 no IP route 192.168.5.0 so IP route. Now it is having no route, no static or default route. On router 3 also, so IP route, this is the default route added. So we will remove this route. No IP route 0.0.0.0 okay, do so IP route. So it is having now no route it has. Now if we will ping this one, same scenario, it will not ping. If you will check the test route, it will go up to the default gateway, or if you check the reverse route also, it is going up to its gateway, it will not ping. Now we will use dynamic routing protocol. So we are using RIP. To configure RIP, just to configure RIP, just type router RIP, then add network. So whatever network you want to advertise, okay, so just we will add the network whatever we have given the IPs in our interfaces. So we will advertise it. So we will just type network 10.1.1.0, okay, and second network 192.168.1.0, okay. On router 2, what we will do, we will just advertise its interface, whatever interface we have given. We will just configure RIP on for those network. We will just type 10.1.1.0 and network 10.1.2.0, okay. On router 3 also we will do the same. Router RIP do so IP interface brief, just we will type network 10.1.2.0 network 192.168.5.0. So if we have advertised the route, the beauty of dynamic routing protocol is that we need not to advertise add a route or do static routing. As in the case of static or default routing, we need to go to each router and add the routes for a specific uh, destination address, okay. Right now he have just advertised the network, which is the connected network. So what it will do, it will that with the dynamic protocols, they will exchange the routes in which the RIP is running. Those router will exchange their routing table. So whatever network we have advertised, we will find in its routing table. If we will check do so IP route on router 1, so this is R means it is getting from RIP. We have not advertised this thing, but we have learned it. So due to this routing protocol, so they have exchanged their, so router 1 now is having a path for 5.0 network. Similarly, if you will check on router 2, do so IP interface brief. Only this we have advertised. Do so IP route. If you will check, so it has learned dot 1 and dot 5, 192.168.1 and dot 5 network due to this routing update, RIP update. Similarly, router 3, if you will check do so IP route, it is having dynamically, it has learned dot 1 network also. Okay, so if now if you will ping, now you will get the reply. Also you can check trace route, it will go from the same path. From reverse you can also check, it is pinging, and you will get the trace route. So right now we are not going in depth of RIP protocol. We have just taken a protocol, and just to show functionality of a dynamic routing protocol, we have demonstrated these things. So I think this is helpful for you. Keep watching our next videos for more information of routing and switching. Thank you.